Hi, Aries. What's up? Welcome, welcome. Aries, it's time to do the first August of 2024 love energy reading for you and the one on your mind for the week ahead. Looking at the beginning of August, the start of Mercury retrograde, and the start of the new moon in Leo. So I do appreciate you for being here. If you could return a little bit of love for me, love like down here, double tap the screen on TikTok, like along on Instagram, I would totally appreciate you for it. And feel free to scroll around the video. My readings get a little bit long because I look at work, Aries dealing with a past love, Aries dealing with a new love, and then we come back together for a potential future outcome for the connection. Please, by all means, subscribe, set the bell to all notifications, and don't forget to share the channel with that one person you'd like to see happy, healthy, and healed. We got room for everybody, so come on down. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer both the Zoom personal one-on-one readings as well as the traditional private YouTube links. So thanks for being here. Hi, Middle Chick. What's up, Randy? All right, Aries, let's take a peek at what's going on, because when I sat down to meditate on your cards, to get a title and everything, the main theme of the reading, God said, they feel this way too. I'm like, well, what are they going to do? God's like, oh, you'll be surprised. I'm like, don't you high priestess me. It's Monday morning. Don't you Monday high priestess me. But feel free to check out the entire channel. Everything is neatly prioritized and organized into playlists. I go live Mondays at 5 p.m. Eastern for the pick a card readings where my decks pick you, and Friday for the all signs, 5 p.m. Eastern. So come on back and be here. Set the bell. All right. And if you're going to be in Michigan, check me out in Farmington Hills this Sunday with the Michigan Psychic Fair. We'll be at the Comfort Inn on 12 Mile Road. I look forward to seeing you. Come by and get a reading and have a good time. All right. And check out when you need a little break from the cards, the base cover playlist with Bill. We got the greats, the Beatles, Chuck Berry, Caitlin Petty, and more. And when you want to check her out, hop over here to TikTok. Follow Caitlin over at Kate Petty. You can't help but walk away from her concerts with a smile. It happens. She's got a habit of doing that. So let's go for it. And I do appreciate you for being here, of course. So what's up for my awesome Aries? What are the thoughts, the feelings, and the emotions? Everything we got going on. Let's see. Hi, Unique. Hey, Emma. What's up, guys? Hi, Jamie. All right, let's do it to it. Aries. What do we have for you and the one on your mind? What are the thoughts, the feelings, the emotions? How are we starting this week off? Let's go for it. Ready? 1 and 2. All messages for highest and greatest good only. You know how that goes. On that note, let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries. Here we go. All right, the overall, no way. Okay, this is a good way to start it. It's going to be a good week. Ace of Wands is the overall energy at the bottom of the deck. So this shows that this deck's energized, it's charged, it's ready to go. All right, this shows you staying on a destined path, and somebody definitely has, you know, you've gotten their interest, so to speak. So somebody's a little bit interested. We got to see where this goes. 6 of Pentacles to the 6 of Swords, on the Queen of Swords to the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. This is like sell me that pen and tarot cards. I dig it. Where you know your worth and you're approaching who needs to know. All right. Ace of Wands to the 6 of Pentacles. You might even be noticing repeating numbers because there's 2 6s on here. But that 6 of Swords lets you see things from another perspective. And you might even be noticing feathers along your pathway or straight up birds. All right. I'm also noticing geese. Like if you have, like you're on your path and you have some ducks or geese walk out in front of your car on the road and you got to wait for them. That's God giving you a moment to pause and think about that thought in your mind and go with it. Like when I get repeating cards. Okay. So let's see where this Ace of Wands goes, because it's awful early for this one. Here we go. Let's do it to it. All right. Current conditions. Add Aries. The Knight of Swords. You're making chess moves, Aquarius style. This here shows Paul the Apostle. Maybe the name Paul resonates to you possibly. But I do see you're trying to stay on a destined path, much like Paul did. Well, at the same time, maybe wondering what that path is. How do I get to that 10 of Pentacles down there, Archer? Okay, so you're making plans ahead and kind of reverse engineering the situation with Aquarius energy. So it could have you a bit into your overthinking, or even maybe possibly thinking like, oh gosh, what's Mercury retrograde going to do? Oh gosh, here we go. But you don't have to worry. It's not bad. It's actually a good direction I'm seeing out this Knight of Swords, because it's almost like you're planning for the eventualities, whatever might happen, okay? You're just feeling the pre-shadow and being ready for it in any way possible. Now, the current energy is the immediate influence going on around you, making you feel that way. The Death card, Scorpio energy. Could be dealing with a twin flame, because I have noticed that Aries and Scorpio are the most common twin flame in this timeline. And with the energies that were all set in place in July, this is leading us towards the most twin flame unions without separation phases and reunions coming back after separation phases, okay? We've just made it into this new earth, the new timeline, and done a complete jump that you might still be even feeling it, being like, I wonder what's going to happen, all right? Reboots coming in. That takes us towards your work life. What's going on in the work situation? The moon. The fears of the unknown come out. This shows that you have been doing a little bit of work overnight, maybe even dreaming of a change or a potential future. I see you might be, maybe you're over there's internal drama in the workplace. And you've been biting your tongue and just kind of trying to come up with a plan behind the scenes, okay? So we'll see where that goes to. Now, let's divide and conquer, shall we? The Aries that are dealing with a past person, looking to see what's up with them, if they're coming back, what the plans are, and so on. Let's do it. The Tower. So I do see we're in a separation phase at the moment with the past, and maybe trying to move on from something here. They had a habit of triggering you with the Tower card in ways that, and then acting like they didn't do anything wrong. Leaning Tower of Pizza, right? And being looking at it like, oh, wow, should we have made that foundation a little deeper? And the other person's like, nah, it's fine. Ship it. Send her, bud. Right? So they did have a habit on this, but they put you in your moment more than once, okay? They knew how to push your buttons, I see here. And they're working on some awakenings, so they've been going through some stuff. We'll find out more about it. That takes us to the new person. What's going on to Aries that are either currently in a connection or wondering what might be coming in because you're single and you're ready to mingle. Aw, thank you. Appreciate you. Queen of Cups. Ooh, time to find some real love. I like this. Cancer energy. Could be dealing with one. But this is nice. The new love here I'm seeing is somebody that protects their heart. See how she's holding her hands over her heart? Okay, that's Hannah, the mother of faith. Maybe the name Hannah resonates to you. Could be your name, could be their name, could be a friend or a coworker. Oh, maybe you've got like a third party through the workplace. Not a bad third party, but like that one friend that wants to play matchmaker. And like, I'm going to get Aries hooked up. Here we go. Watch me do this. Like Hitch, Will Smith style. Okay. But there is somebody here that's got some real love for you, regardless of what you're going through right now, which we will find out more. All right. Now, let's come back together and see what a potential future direction that we could go forward is. Because remember, I am not here to tell you what to do. You have your own free will to make your own choices. Only God can affect the free will. And I am not here to psychoanalyze it and be like, oh, well, you should just stop this. You should just walk away. No. You are allowed to love whoever you want to love. I am merely your tour guide looking at a roadmap for you guys, okay? So let's see where we go going forward. The Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy, showing some protection from what you guys have been through in the past. A lot of the Wounded Warrior and being able to work to overcome Mercury retrograde and kind of use it to clear the energetical airways while staying protected. Learning from the past mistakes, the past hurts, the past heartbreaks to go forward without allowing it to happen. The Nine of Wands is focusing on the glimmers as opposed to the triggers. So I do see you guys work together and, you know, think before you speak, so to speak, okay? In the past, you might have dealt with a lot of people that they liked to pour salt in the wound. You know, they knew what to say and when to say it. Going forward, you have somebody that respects your feelings much more than that. Even for the Aries that has a past person returning, I do see on that one that they've done some work to come in because the Tower moment shows they're going through a lot of stuff. But in the new Aries, you all got Cancer energy. So we're going to see what's up with that because nobody looks like a Cancer. That's a Google fact. Abraham Lincoln wrote it. But yeah. Okay, so continuing on down the journey. What are the future incoming energies around the situation? The Queen of Wands. Aries energy. It's all about you in this one. I like this. Hi, Tammy. What's up? Hi, Luma. I see here in the Queen of Wands that this is that chance to take another stab at this, give it a go, and see the direction that comes to it, okay? It's much like Mercury retrograde serving as like energetical Drano to clean out the negative narcissistic energies and allow you guys to rise above it and come in on a higher mindset. And for the Aries dealing with a past person, I think they come in and get this one right. The Wheel of Fortune is not the Drano card. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is the Skywalk card, not Skywalker. I've never seen Star Wars. The Skywalk at an airport, and that the planets continue spinning, even Mercury retrograde. All right, sometimes that just means Skywalk needs to have some WD-40 sprayed on it. All right, the real Drano is Mercury retrograde itself, where the energies all get resynced, reharmonized, get auto-tuned, and leaves the past people in the past to continue down their respective journeys while you guys come together in a new, clear mindset to flow freely like water. That takes us towards the environmental factors of how you'll be feeling. The Three of Swords. Now, when I get a card like this in the future environments, this shows me something that you guys will work to achieve. All right, hold on just a moment. Un momento. Thank you, Emma, darling. Perfect. All right. Thank you guys for the super chats too. You guys are so generous. And you watch how the super chat questions tie in as almost like a bonus or an extended, because I don't even know what Patreon is, and I don't do extended. You're here for the whole story. I'm not going to be like lead you up to it and just walk away from it. All right. So you're getting everything here. That's why these get a little long. So feel free to timestamp or scroll and then watch how the super chats tie into it. And the donations are always so generous, and I always put them back to the channel. So thank you guys so much. Least I can do is pull a card or two for y'all. All right, Three of Swords. When I get a card like this in the environmental factors, this is literally tying into what I was saying about the Queen of Wands, okay? But with the Three of Swords, this is those past energies. And I do see there is the potential for some of you Aries, certain maybe about 30% of you guys, that are dealing with a very unique third party. But it's on your side, not theirs, okay? And it's like somebody that wants to be the third party, like thinks they're all yours, when in reality, they are in no way yours. But we're going to see what happens to that. That's interesting on this Three of Swords, because that's somebody that's got to go bye-bye. Okay? And again, with the birds and the confirmations here, the rebellion against David, the name David might resonate to you. I love the Bible Tarot. The artwork on this thing is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I cannot. I love it. Okay, inner emotions. How you guys going to be feeling as you overcome this. These two cards here are a beautiful definition of Mercury retrograde. Angel number 313 might resonate, or that might be part of yours or their phone number, something along those lines. But this is a beautiful card to show how Mercury retrograde will filter out the Three of Swords energies to let ones like you and the one on your mind rise above it into the new earth protected. This is a good reading, Aries. Ooh, way to start the month off. All right, that takes us towards the inner emotions of how you guys will feel as you overcome this. The Ten of Wands, you made it to that completion. I've got some strong Sagittarius energy on this. All right, you could be dealing with a Sag, or maybe I'm talking to a certain percentage of you that are Sagittarius suns, and you have Aries further down in your chart. Because remember, this will resonate to any and all placements of Aries, okay? We don't discriminate here. We love everybody equally, all right? But this does show in the Ten of Wands that you get to build an honest, real fun connection that goes deep without having to worry about having the past brought up all the time. Okay, the Ten of Wands is overcoming those energies. It's sort of been like, hey, you remember what you did 2.5 years ago? And you're like, I have no clue what I did yesterday. What are you talking about? All right, but it focuses on the future, looking through the windshield, because it's got so much ground to cover over the rearview mirror, and that you guys have overcome a lot of stuff from the past. Okay, very nice. Could be dealing with definitely a Sagittarius or a Cancer. Those two are kind of joined at the hip. You've got Scorpio. There's some of you hanging out with Libra. Pisces, I mentioned Scorpio, Aquarius. Wow, even strong Aries on this. Plus Taurus a little bit, but you guys are kind of always hung up too. So, all right, you and them could be born on the 13th. The 18th is here. I'm also seeing the 8th and the 9th, the 16th, the 15th, also the 3rd and the 10th so far, and the 12th for honorable mentions. Okay? Oh, the 1st. You could be an April Fool's baby. I love April Fool's, Aries. You guys are so awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so let's find out what's going on. Let's see what we got. Give me everything you've got on this Knight of Swords to the Death card to the Moon card. It's a lot of water currently. Pisces and Scorpio. Oh, cool. Thank you. Appreciate you. The Wheel of Fortune to the Nine of Wands. You're manifesting your future. Maybe if you've recently taken the that personality test that's online, the one that's longer than the FHH certifications, you might have found out you're a manifesting generator, but you are focusing on your future, because the Nine of Wands is on the future energy after you guys come together. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is strong Sagittarius and Cancer energy on this to keep the wheel on its divinely guided path. Okay? Feeling like you've encountered more energetical traffic jams than a morning commute. Really? And if you might be listening to me during a traffic jam. But yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, as I was just saying, how that explains Mercury retrograde. The Wheel of Fortune is the planets, their continual spin around the sun on the same course. And Mercury retrograde just uses the energetical drainer to clean it out. It's like using filters or compression when you're recording music. You either might be a musician, possibly, but with the Ace of Swords, you are working to cut out those negative mindsets. I like that. This one here shows that those traffic jams that you go through, energetical traffic jams, the ones that get you into the state of overthinking, you've got the ability to cut it out like Zorro. Yeah. All right. I like this, Aries. You've been busy. You've dealt with a lot of complexity for a very long time with that Scorpio death card, right? Two of Pentacles to the Lovers and the Emperor. You're taking your power back. You go, Aries. Go with your bad self. I like this. Now remember, the Lovers is the roller coaster ride in the tarot. It's not just like a, hey, we love each other, this is awesome Hallmark movie, right? It's a roller coaster because you commit to it when you get in the roller coaster, and then you ride up that first incline to build the anticipation, and then you start into the ups and downs. However, you do know that you will get to the end of the roller coaster ride because it's been safely designed by the Grand Architect to get you there safely. And it allows you to rise in your own power with the Emperor. Thomas Andrews shows up. So you might even have some notes to learn from the past. The same way Thomas Andrews, the designer of the Titanic, honorable mentions to Alexander Carlisle, had a notebook that kept up on changes he wanted to make to the Titanic to make it better than the Olympic, and then changes to the Britannic to make it better than the Titanic, okay? And you might have dealt with maybe 2 or 3 kind of rough relationships, okay? Because the Titanic was named for the Greek mythology. The Olympians, which were the triumphant gods. The Olympic had a lifelong career, sunk an enemy submarine, really cool. And the Titanic were the Titans that took the wrong side and lost. And the Giants, which Britannic was originally called Gigantic until the Titanic sank, and they thought, maybe we should change that name. But the Giants were the ones that sided with the Titans, all right? And Titanic and Britannic are both still at the bottom of the ocean, and Olympic had a long career. So I do see in this one here that you're choosing the side of the good, all right? And you're rising above it like an Olympic as opposed to a Titanic or a Britannic, okay? Hi, Tara. Hey, Aries. Oh, Aries Psychic Intuitive. Hello. I happen to be a Psychic Intuitive too, but I don't have Aries in my chart. I wish I did because the reading's getting better. Look how they used to make you a scapegoat in the past, right? The Two of Pentacles is J. Bruce Ismay. They knew exactly what they were doing when they weren't sure what to do. And well, I don't know, Archer. Yeah, I really liked Aries, but I wasn't sure what to do. Could we just talk about it later, tomorrow, next week, same time? Let's just keep doing what we're doing. And you're like, Archer, I know. Oh my gosh, am I the pyramid eater now? Yeah, okay. But you're like, Archer, I'm not. If they don't have an answer, then we'll just have to deal with it. And you took your power back as an emperor. You're like, if you can't figure it out, that's fine. And I'm not sure either. So then you're rising above this one here, feeling much more energized. Because they were very complex. They had a very good way, I'm hearing John Lennon's mind games, right? They had a good way of playing it together. And maybe you're just doing some focusing on you with this Emperor card because that's your energy. I'm seeing painting, but not so much that you're an artist or a painter. Maybe you're doing some homework or painting your house, painting a room, doing something just to clean up, summer cleanup on the home or something that allows you to get some feng shui going on in your home. You're yeah, these gray walls are kind of overplayed. I kind of want something more neutral, tan, Archer. You got some green, All right, the color green might even resonate to you, or you're wearing a green shirt today or something cool like that. But yeah, you could be born on the 4th or the 6th, the 16th. The 2nd, the 22nd comes out along with the 10th and the 12th. And definitely if you're noticing some repeating numbers, that's some signs that you're in your direction, especially 222. And 111, those might be some ones that you've been noticing on clocks or your odometer in your car. And it's God's little bit of being everything's starting to line up. Because when you see those repeating numbers like that, boom, 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 that's kind of like when all 6 strings on a guitar get tuned and just sound really good, okay? So I'm thinking you're feeling kind of energized because you just energied all over my table. Way to start this week, right? I play them as they lie, though. All right, just like golf, play it where it lies. We don't do no mulligans. The High Priest, come here, you. Come here. This is the new Titanic deck. I replaced the deck. The other one's just hanging out. All right. The 9 of Wands, that was already here. But the High Priestess, 6 of Wands on the 5 of Swords. I knew you were going to give me a High Priestess. You little god, you. Ay. Anyways, look at this. You might be feeling more energized than usual, but I'm also seeing a little bit of nostalgia with the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is the card of grief. So you are still hearing and healing from stuff that you keep hearing in your head. Okay? 5 of Swords is when you have to clench that jaw and suck back the love and the emotions that you don't have anyone to give it to, and it turns into the grief that fills the hole in the heart, and the clenched jaw, and the tear in the corner of the eye. But with this here in the High Priestess, you're not letting it show. Okay, and maybe I am talking to an Aries that's doing a little bit of like some genealogy, tracing your family roots. You've been on like Ancestry or something like that, and just kind of wondering like where I came from. And for a few group of you on this High Priestess to the Two of Pentacles, I'm seeing a father figure come through. Could straight be your father, somebody that transitioned already. Just something I'm seeing more of like an old age or a multiple system failure with the Five of Cups that maybe internally you still slightly grieve. All right, and like, well, yeah, Archer, but he was older, because this guy looks a little older, kind of like prim and proper a little bit. But with the Six of Cups to the Seven of Cups, he actually stopped by to remind you that of like, I'm hearing this song by Red Savine. Oh, this is an oldie but a goodie. How old are you, buddy? I still like you, though. You look cool. We should go get lunch sometime. But I'm hearing this song by Red Savine called Daddy's Girl. That might resonate to you, or something that connects to a childhood memory. That like one of the times that you like maybe like that first love and that high school crush that was a breakup with the Six of Cups to the Seven of Cups, and he remembers kind of helping you through it, or being that one of like who broke my little girl or little boy's heart. We'll have a talk with him, and he stood up for you with the King of Swords. He wants you to know that he is still with you, and that might be why like you're just simply feeling his presence more than anything, where you're like, why am I thinking about dad so much or my grandpa so much? And even noticing maybe smells, like you smell somebody's cologne or perfume. And that Six of Cups, they remember like sitting there braiding your hair, putting in ponytails. Maybe like you came from a single household and dad did all the work, or mom had to do all the work and dad was missing with the Six of Cups. Okay, this is interesting on the Titanic when he says, I'm going out to get cigarettes and I'll be back, and the kids are like, wait, we're on a boat, you know. But this one here does show that he still thinks a lot about you, and that's why you've been feeling his presence so much lately. I see that something took him. It was either a multiple system failure, possibly the big C, but interestingly enough, I'm seeing a crash, like a car or a plane. And like, because he says, I wasn't supposed to go. It wasn't in the plans the way it planned out. And God's like, I'm sorry, it kind of was. But he's still with you. He's always behind you. See the Seven of Cups as you continue to mature and grow up in this Scorpio energy. He's always right behind you, because this is almost like his viewpoint. He's behind you, watching you make your choices, and very proud of the stuff that you've done and the stuff you've accomplished. And he has been there through your hurts as well. But he sees that he's here to help guide you, and he's not really letting you down. He still protects you more than you know. He has become more of a kind of a guardian angel, and he's like helping take you in the right direction to heal with this Three of Swords that you went through, which is part of your future. So that's telling me that he's going to still stay with you. You might actually be very intuitive, or even possibly a little bit psychic or clairvoyant, and you notice it. And he has, I just heard, he has listened. There's times I'm seeing an Aries that has sat there and been like, Dad, give me strength. Grandpa, Granddad, Papa, give me strength. He's like, I've heard when you've sat there alone and talked to me, and I'm helping. I'm there to help. All right, so he's never going to go far. Okay, could be dealing with a Scorpio. Could be dealing strong Scorpio here. 5, 6, 7 cups. Could be an Aquarius. The Seer, though, High Priestess shows up. Could be anybody, and maybe that's why. Maybe like you've been rather closed off to the other side for a minute before. I'm feeling the energies of like there's only black. And so he had to be a little High Priestess. But there's a lot going on behind the scenes, which is why you're starting to awaken to it with Mercury retrograde. Okay? And on this Seven of Cups, I see a little bit of that third party energy, especially if you are on a twin flame journey. That might even like separate it a little bit. Perfect. Thank you. This deck is charged, man. I like this. Judgment card to the World card to the Sun. Oh, you got a good outcome. Yeah, this third party is spending too much time wearing their Frankie Says Relax t-shirt, and they think they're your special person. This person thinks they're your twin flame. You got a third party on your side of the fence, Aries. But here's the thing. They're in no way a third party. Maybe they're like that one weird distant cousin or stepchild or something that's like, I'm all about you. And you're like, no, you're not. Right? But they think they are. I do see, however, with the Judgment card, these are 3 cards of positivity, that this third party energy, since that Three of Swords keeps showing up, this is somebody like that has a very strong connection to you. and yet you're not interested in them. I do see that this rather unpredictable person will move on and get out of your energy so that we can clear out this 5 cups, 3 swords, 6 cups, all that stuff. And maybe that's why your dad's been hanging around. But the Sun card is Frankie Goldsmith, who survived the sinking of the Titanic and then moved to Detroit, Michigan. And he had a lot of problems as a child listening to the sounds of Briggs Stadium, which is what Comerica Park was originally, that the sounds of the home runs being hit and the crowds cheering sounded the same as the screams the night after the Titanic went down. But he didn't move. He didn't relocate. He stood his ground and he worked through it. And actually, as he got older, really enjoyed going to baseball games. So this shows you can overcome whatever this is. This is somebody you know, okay? And like you're sitting there going, Archer, I have already met my twin. I'm on the twin flame journey, and it's not this person. This is that person that thinks they're your twin flame. They're walking around being like, I'm Aries's. I belong to Aries's. All right? And yet you don't have an interest. So I do see that this person needs to come to terms with a couple things. But I do actually see they will move on to that next shiny thing, and they're going to try to call your bluff on it and be like, well, Aries, since you haven't been able to commit, I have found somebody else. It might even be another Aries. And you're like, oh dear, really? Like, how's it going? Do you think it's going to go? And you're like, oh, no, I'm serious. I'm going to leave. I'm going to walk out because you won't. And you're like, oh, could I help you pack your things possibly? Right? And the person's going to try to call an energetical bluff. And yeah, they're going to move on to the next shiny thing during the retrograde, and you'll be all clear. It's safe to proceed. Okay? Give me this person's number. I would totally like to study their behavioral patterns. Interesting person. All right, you're going to be born on the 19th. The 20th, the 21st is here in a little cluster. And I see your context changing because the High Priestess is like, could be any sign, where the World card is totally every sign, where all your chart placements, their chart placements line up. Okay? All right, so on the work front, give me a quickie on the work. Let's see what's going on with the work side of things real quick, please, and thank you. The Star card, and that 3 of Swords is back, and the 10 of Wands. So I do see with this 3 swords, 10 wands that your work life and your love life will work out. When I get repeating cards, that's God telling me, keep going, Archer. You are literally on message. Okay? Star card, Aquarius energy to the 3 of swords. So what I'm seeing in the work front is that like there's a lot of internal drama that you're just over it, right? This one here, like maybe you're even quietly quitting, looking in other directions to see what else is out there, maybe in your field. But like something here in the workplace, I see that has become rather stagnant, that you're just kind of over because you're trying to stay as positive as you can, right? And yet everybody else around you, it's that water cooler talk that's just like nobody really focuses a lot on their work. They're playing on their phones and you're trying to get your job done, okay? You could be in like customer service, marketing, even possibly I'm seeing that you are them, even possibly nursing, doctor, or like a tech of some kind. You might even just work at a hospital, but be in like in like receiving or storage or something like internal operations, okay? And there are slim percentage of you that might be online. You have like a social media presence, or you're a content creator. It could even be in the media. You might have gone all the way through broadcasting school. I did a semester of broadcasting school, and then I changed to business management. But yeah, I just wanted to be a weatherman. But like maybe you are literally in the media or the news or something, and you're looking for like your next stop, your next location or something. So I'm seeing an Aries that is like very quietly with his 10 of Wands at home at night being like, apply, just scrolling, just curious to see what's out there and where it's going. I do see here something that's coming in that will actually allow you to go into the next adventure of the journey here, okay? You might wind up with a little bit of job reshuffling for some of you in customer service or even in the medical field that allows you to go into like a team lead or get out of the receiving room or something like that, a little bit of a promotion. And for those of you doing social media, I see some travel and stuff involved too, that you'll actually take a little bit of the show on the road or get a promotion or upgrade that allows you to move to a new location. All right. So hang tight because I see like your outcome for Mercury retrograde looks like it's going to be really, really well. Well, everybody else is dealing with a lot of the past stuff. Even for the Aries dealing with the past, you wind up with Judgment to the Sun card, happy work life, and a union in the love life. Okay. And for some few of you, there is a work-love life connection. All right. That I see you guys will actually work through on this one and successfully be able to manage dipping the pen in the company ink. A lot of power couple vibes are the ones that can handle that. Some couples can't handle that. But I see you and this person can totally keep your work and love life like rolling with a really good flow. All right. Could be dealing with a Leo, could be a Scorpio, could be a Libra. There's Aquarius. So you do have some air energy here. Strong Scorpio. Virgo, Sagittarius, and Cancer as well. Okay, and there's Aquarius with little Pisces. But all right, let's divide and conquer. Give me a little bit on the past love. Aries that are dealing with a past person, please, and thank you. The Two of Wands. That's your energy too, so they are working on making a decision. All right, the new love, Seven of Pentacles. So there is a little bit of a break. There is, for a select few of you guys, about maybe 15 or 16% of you guys, that the past love is going to return in the new love's energy, where they've actually done the work and are actually taking some responsibilities for what they did, okay? Because like in the past, they'd have a habit of hitting all those triggers, right? And then acting like they did nothing wrong on that Tower card. Seven of Pentacles. I do see they're just focusing on their work. They're not really doing much else. There's nobody else involved, okay? Because for a while with the Two of Wands, they would start to draw you in. Ooh, Empress. Nice. King of Pentacles. Could be an age difference. Could be just a life experiences difference. Or straight up somebody was acting a little immature, right? Okay, but they have done the work on this one. They would, in the past, they would start to draw you in only to push you away. But the time apart is allowing them to heal. The King of Pentacles. Two cards that they're just working on their work life and coming into a higher energy so that they are going to be on your level. Okay, I do see here that you were the one that taught them about like breaking patterns. And they've done a lot of work to break a lot of child patterns. That for the Aries that are dealing with a past person returning, I do see them coming in on this one. I see a potential for reunion during Mercury retrograde and them coming in correct. Props to the cross watcher. I am proud of you because you actually, this is somebody that actually realized that like, oh wow, I was the problem. Okay. And they broke free out of a cycle. I think they've come into the new earth with you. All right. You guys both decided to do a Mandela effect. I like it. Berenstein Bears just changed for you guys or something, because at the time they were dealing with some past wounds they were still healing from, and they just weren't ready at the time. Nine of Cups. These are some blessings. So I'm seeing in areas that you wish them well. You either might have a family heirloom. I'm seeing a necklace possibly that might resonate, and like just clutching that necklace and just, I wish them well. I just don't want to deal with this, like never again. And it put them into the point where God kind of altered their free will, and they woke up. They want to do the work on this one. So I do see a potential for reunion during Mercury retrograde that will actually get things on the right track for the Emperor and the Empress to come together. They have felt rather lost. Like literally, they might be on a milk carton by now if you hadn't met them, right? Missing person on the past person. They are just still quiet, like because they're finishing the work. Like the Mercury retrograde is where a lot of this will start. You could be dealing with a Libra that's fixed energy as a reader. I pull off the Empress, which is Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, more so than the Libra energy. And the Hanged Man, Pisces show up, the card of patience. Because temperance is the law of correspondence, where you're more optimistic on a higher level. But this is patience that comes out for this one here. So your patience, Aries, I'm seeing for the Aries that are dealing with a past person with the Magician card, they have done the work. And even if it's been scotch tape and baling wires or a pen and a paper clip, the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy is the MacGyver of the tarot, where they didn't sit there. They didn't sit there anymore. They hit a break point where some wire touched bare metal up here. Shocking, right? And they cleared the space and they're like, oh man, I got to work on this. I do see Mercury retrograde is helping this come out here. I do see this working out. You even might live near train tracks too. The Hermit card. Before Virgo season, or you're dealing with a Virgo, you either could be born on the 9th, the 12th, or the 1st, the 21st. 3rd is here too. But the 30th too. But yeah, I do see them doing the work. The Hermit card is the Dr. House of the ZODIAC tarot. All right. So this one here shows that like maybe in the past they were taught by their parents to always leave them wanting more. And they kind of, no offense, Crosswatcher, because you've already healed through this. So I'm proud of you for it. I just heard a Crosswatcher go ahead, I know what you're going to say, and you're right. Like, they had a bit of a player way about them, okay? But you changed that on this one here. Their parents might have told them, like, be more about money than love, or leave them wanting more. You could have been dealing with little Jamie Foxx, little gold, she take my money, right? Okay? Could be dealing with a Virgo. Fixed energies here, a little bit of Libra, a lot of Pisces. But Aries, I'm going to nominate you for sainthood. I'm going to give the Vatican a call because your patience for waiting for this person to come around will be rewarded. I see this could be a pretty long separation that you guys have gone through, but this Mercury retrograde, 2 cards, Hermit and that Magician card, shows that your outcome will be the 10 of Cups, something you have wished for. Okay, I like it. All right, and there is that select few for about 30% of the Aries watching that the past person has done so much work, they're coming in that Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. All right, so let's see what's going on. You might be noticing your dreams interacting more or having more vivid dreams about them. Maybe even remembering some more stuff with Page of Swords. See? Chief Officer Wild shows up where you've learned from the past and you might even be having little premonitions off them. All right. And I do see this new person is interested in you. They're checking you out. The Knight of Swords. They use their words wisely and they're matching your energy. Okay. So for the Aries dealing with a new person, you've got somebody that's on the same energetical level with you. All right. You guys are pretty well. There's some mirroring going on, which means you guys are each other's powerhouses. Mirroring is not the opposite sides of the coin where you guys like repel each other, but mirrors are like the John Lennon, Paul McCartney energies that you guys feed off of each other. Very powerful energy. All right, the Knight of Swords, you or them could be a writer possibly. 10 of Cups to the 4 of Wands. Here's the real twin flame. Yeah. So this is where we all come back together. I like this. This is where the twin flame union and reunions happen. The 10 of Cups to the 4 of Wands. Screen cap that one. That's a beautiful set of cards. Look at that. You've made it through the sinking of the Titanic the morning after. And did I not mention the birds in the beginning? Shut the front door. Look at the birds overhead. Pay attention to even birds flying in their V-shaped formations and stuff, okay? That is definitely resonating to you and the ducks crossing your path. But the 4 of Wands, these are the rewards for what you've been through. And for the groups of Aries that are dealing with a twin flame, this is the real twin flame. Not that one over here that's like, no, I'm Aries' twin flame. It's like, just sit down. You're not Aries' twin flame. Grow up. Right. All right. But for the new people coming in, you are on this new Earth shift. You guys have made it successfully through the timeline jump. And this here through Mercury retrograde is going to set the bar. All right. I'm seeing a date night in the future. Either Aries, either I'm talking to an Aries that you already went over the weekend and saw Deadpool, or you have plans to see Deadpool and Wolverine, or there's a date night in the plan that you guys go to see it with the Moon card. All right. Okay, this might still be hidden in the ethers. And if you have already seen it, you just want to see it again, or act surprised and be like, yeah, let's go do that. That'll be fun. But I do see some neat stuff. They're a little nervous. They're a little fearful in this one here. But I'm also seeing like a floating pool lounge. Maybe you or them have a pool, or you like recently were in a pool, like floating on one of them blow up rubber like pool loungey thingies. You know what I mean? That might resonate to a few of you, but I see it floating in the water. Okay, let's see a little more on this new person. What's up with this? The Queen of Wands. Look at that to the Ace of Cups on the 8 of Swords. So they are a little quiet. They're a little closed off and guarded. I think it's a lot from what they've gone through in the past here. But, or if you do have plans to go to the pool, or you wind up going to the pool with them and sitting in a floaty thingy, that could be a spiritual sign. It's like, oh yeah, Archer mentioned this. This is happening. It's right now. It's happening right now. That sort of thing. But this one here, there's a lot of passion. Cancer, Leo, Aries energy on this one. I do see here that like they're more spiritual than anybody you've dealt with before, and we might have a lot of cross watchers here checking up on your energy too. Okay, this relationship though is going to gain traction here in the near future. I think my Aries, you guys will all come together on this one before we really get to Virgo season. Gemini energy, and you guys work to overcome this 9 of Wands energy with this 8 of Swords that takes you forward. Okay. This is nice. This is going to work very well. I see a very big percentage of you guys with those repeating 9s. Could be like up to 95% of my Aries will come together during Mercury retrograde. Aries, you're on the upswing of the Mercury retrograde. Like, while everybody else is like bumming out about it, you're going to just cruise through it. Way to cardinal sign this thing. Page of Wands, 10 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. Shut the front door. You were going to be born on the 8th, the 18th, or the 28th. But check this out. Also, the 11th comes out. The 8 of Wands. This is the it card of August. You watch how many channels start showing up with the 8 of Wands like everywhere. This Mercury retrograde is not a bad retrograde. This is the one that literally clears the energetical airspace to let all the planes come in for a landing and to let you guys communicate. You notice how in Titanic's deck here that it's a picture taken from the top of Carpathia as the lifeboat approaches. This is that point that you guys have made it through the storm. You're open to talking, and the energetical, you guys, the frequencies are tuned, and we're ready to talk. You know what I mean? That Justice card is Libra energy, that you guys actually have the right path coming in, and you know the direction to go. You guys are going to use this to clear those energetical airwaves and allow this connection to grow with the Eight of Wands. I'm seeing some late night conversations and like text message, like falling asleep with the phone in your hand or with the phone to your ear, and like, and all of a sudden the other person's like, okay, I'm going to hang up now. Good night. That sort of thing. This has got a lot more communications, and I see even some late night date nights where you guys just hang out and talk, and all of a sudden, oh my gosh, it's 1 a.m. I got to go home. That sort of a thing. But yeah, this is going to grow rather fast. Yeah, I like this. All right, let's see an outcome. And thank you guys for being here too. Appreciate you, Aries. I love you guys. You guys rock. Thank you. Hey, Mama. What's up? How you been doing? All right, let's go on the Queen of Wands to the Three of Swords to the Ten of Wands. Six of Wands. Boom, shut the door. Caitlin just showed up on time. Someone tell her she's on in 5. And this might even tie to your work situation. I'm seeing a few Aries that are up for like a employee of the month. That might result in a little bit of jealousy from the water cooler talk. Let them talk. They're just jealous they can't pull it off. But I do see awards showing up, okay? Could even be a neat little present or something that comes in. Caitlin Petty showing up for the Country Music Awards here with Molly Brown, giving the reward to Captain Rostron for risking his ship, the Carpathia, to come through the same waters that sunk the world's largest ocean line. Unsinkable, right? Okay? You got a victory in the ethers that are going to happen here with the Hierophant for some union and a much more mature connection. Taurus energy, along with Leo on this, that lets you guys, yeah, this clears the way. You're not even looking at anything. The Wheel of Fortune is the Mercury retrograde that clears this out for you and takes it forward with the Strength card and the outcome. Did I not just mention Leo? I just felt that too. This is going to happen before Virgo season. We're still in Leo energy with that strength to continue. And I mentioned the Berenstein Bears, and she's holding a bear on this Leo card. This one here I see will let you guys, the Wheel of Fortune is that one that's it's constant movement. The Wheel of Fortune is the skywalk at the airport, always turning. The universe is always spinning, because even retrograde, the planet doesn't spin backwards. It just recalibrates its energetical frequency as everything in the universe syncs up. This here lets you guys overcome these with the Four of Pentacles to the Six of Swords, see things from a different perspective, and to hold on to each other, okay? This here will clean that energetical airspace for you. And I do see another card here, Queen of Swords to the Eight of Pentacles. For a few, somebody's crushing on the boss. But you guys work out and become a power couple. Eight of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Virgo energy. These cards here again, Mercury retrograde. All right, and look at the water flow in here. There's a lot of emotions between the two of you guys. Even the tears off of this. Maybe like, yeah, like riding the wave of Mercury retrograde. You or them could be even straight up a surfer or a wakeboarder, possibly. But I do see you guys being able to overcome those waves. And you get to ride this whole Mercury retrograde out in a much more positive, higher level that lets you keep this relationship close and to come out of the cold. You guys are protected with that Strength card to the Five of Pentacles. Those first-class passengers that originally here, that this is where it doesn't matter if you're dealing with a past person or the new person. You guys all come together for those unions and coming out of the cold. These are those passengers that at first when they were like, there's no way the ship can sink, I'm going back into the lounge for a drink. And all of a sudden the drinks started turning on the table and they're like, maybe we should go get in the lifeboats. You guys get in the lifeboats and hop out of that old earth very well and adjust to the new earth that's being set in stone right now during Mercury retrograde. And you're protected from those that try to put some bad influence on you guys in the past. Three of Swords, Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords. Strong Gemini energy on this. Also some Libra. But yeah, you guys here will be much closer protected relationship. And this lets you build a very honest and fun connection. Okay, it's like making it to the end of the journey. Yeah, Temperance to the Devil card, right to the Chariot. Look at all the major arcana. No way. Could be dealing with a Cancer, possibly a Capricorn, Sagittarius, or a Taurus. But look at that. Right there. This is smooth sailing. Did I not just mention your general weight? Maybe you were got a boat. But look at that. It's actually clear sailing. Titanic on April 12th, 1912, sailing out, pulling out from the coasts. This is just now taking off. And it's really not bad if you watch Titanic, but then you put the theme to the Love Boat on it. Stop. Aries, don't. Okay, it's a funny joke. It's a funny joke. But yeah, this here I see going on. There's union in the cards for you. you or them might actually, like, there could be some Beyonce vibes. If you like it and you should have put a ring on it, I got a feeling whatever level you are at with the one on your mind, you go to the next level. And there are going to be some engagement parties getting planned to go on here. I like that. This one here, it's a deep connection. Think about it. Titanic's almost 3 miles at the bottom of the ocean. That's deep, right? But that one here, this is the honeymoon phase, lasts longer than anybody else. Wow. Beautiful energy. Claim this one, Aries. This is the way to start Mercury retrograde right here. We own Mercury retrograde. That's not what your retrograde can do for you, but what you can do for your retrograde. Boss up. Claim it down in the comments. This is awesomeness. Wow. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Could be a Sagittarius. Capricorn and Taurus are here. We got a little Gemini. There's some Virgo hanging out. Pisces is here along with Aquarius. A lot of Scorpio. And there's a little bit of Leo. Yeah. So, wow. Yeah, leave a comment down below. Let me know how it resonates. This is awesome. With that Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands chakra is activated in the future. Okay, this is not going to be a dull, boring relationship. I know it takes me a minute to respond to all the comments, but we treat the community areas and the comment sections like Facebook all judgment-free, all positive and good, and we all interact. And I do get notified. Your comments make me smile, and I like, love, and I do eventually reply to all of them. It just takes me a minute. I'm doing this all by myself, one-man band, boop-a-doop-a-doop. But I love doing it, and I love being here for you. All right, Aries? Remember, it'll resonate to any and all placements of Aries within your chart. So, let's do it to it. Let's check out some super chats. Feel free to scroll around. Feel free to timestamp this if you want to expedite some time. No problema at all. Okay? All right. Let's do the super chats. Let's go bonus. Because out of a collective reading that we just did for the 8 billion of you, 1/12 y'all on this planet are Aries, now we're going to go from Google Earth View collective style right down to Google Street View. All right. Let's do it to it. And thank you guys all for this. You're so generous. I appreciate you. I put the banner on, but I don't see it. Whatever. Okay, we're there. Just roll with it. Hi, Randy. Hope you had a good weekend. All right. Is Inez seeing anyone involved with someone else? Where is she at relationship-wise? Got you. Give me a little check-in on Inez's energy, please, and thank you. Let's go for it. The Magician, the Hanged Man, and the Ten of Pentacles. No. Right now she's focusing on herself, her money, and her journey. And if you have heard something through the grapevine, because I am seeing grapevines and lilacs might resonate to you, but what I am hearing off of that, if so, it would resonate, because remember, roles can be reversed in the reading. I see it resonates to the Aries reading, where if there is suspected third party or that she is in a relationship, it's that energy. It's the one weird stepkid or cousin or work friend that's just like, yes, I'm all about Inez. And Inez is like, no, Archer, no, that sort of a thing. So right now, she's just kind of working on her journey on her own, focusing on her money with that Ten of Pentacles to the Hanged Man, even though patience is falling short. See how the Hanged Man card tipped over? That Knight of Wands does show that she will come to the end of that journey, and she's going to actually make an attempt. All right? I do believe you guys are one of those ones that communications are made during Mercury retrograde, and she's going to, even if you bring it up like, well, I thought you were seeing somebody by now or something, and she's going to be like, no, that's crazy, dude. No. And you're going to be like, oh, well, okay, yeah, he is a little crazy, right? Okay? So I do hope that helps. She's just on her. She got her mind on her money. Okay? She's trying to establish some dominance like on her own. All right? I see that Inez is not a very, like, she doesn't want to be supported and taking care of other people. She wants to feel proud of knowing that she can take care of herself, too. But, yeah, I do hope that helps, all right? You have a good week. All right, Jamie, what's on its way to you right now? Give me a little 5-day forecast for Jamie. What we got coming in? What's she going to be expecting as we hit that new moon and stuff coming up this weekend? The Knight of Wands. The Hanged Man. Oh, my gosh. No way. It's literally the exact same 3 cards. Did I forget to shuffle the deck? Jamie. I told you this family is sinking, all right? Not Titanic sinking, S-Y-N-C. Like y'all, we're gonna have a good Mercury retrograde. While everybody else is sitting there going, retrograde, oh my gosh, everything's so awful. We're gonna be like, no way, Drano, man, we clean this stuff out. We're going forward. You got the exact same thing. The one on your mind that has been closed off and quiet, that you've even sat there and said to yourself at one point, because I'm hearing you say it. I'm hearing you, Jamie, go, he moved on. He's probably found somebody. He's in another relationship. He doesn't even think about me. Nope, wrong. Buzzer. Same exact thing. Right now, the one on your mind has been focusing on their journey, and Mercury retrograde with that Magician card coming back out again. shows that they're going to return back. Tell me that is not freaky that the cards came out the exact same way. Any suspected third-party energy for you, Jamie, that you're thinking with this person on your mind, the one that you thought has moved on, and that like they're in another relationship, and that is like negative, negatory, you in good shape. And Mercury retrograde is going to make them see what you're up to, because they're still, their mind is on you with the Knight of Wands. That's really them coming in with trying. They're going to be more optimistic. You're not going to get an I'm sorry, but you're going to get like, they're going to play like nothing ever happened, and it's your choice to do what you want with it. But they're coming for you. Okay. All right. I hope that helps. All right, Romy. Oh, what's up, darling? How you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. All right, is your Pisces with any other girls? All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, if we get the same 3 cards, 3 readings in a row, I'm going to love it. All right, let's find out. All right, is Joe, who is a Pisces, with any other girl? Is that why he's not calling after your voice note? When will he call? Gotcha, girl. Let's go. The Death card. He's not with nobody. 2 of Cups to the King of Pentacles on the 6 of Wands. Okay, I'm thinking what we got on this. Now, first of all, you got a good outcome. When will he call? During Leo season. 6 of Wands. Okay, because that's literally that, and he's rolling in faster than expected. Same trophy that shows up from the 6 of Wands down here. So I do see your outcome. Since the 6 of Wands double cards out, your outcome going forward is right there. Okay, so it is a successful victory that's cruising in. You either might even wind up on a cruise in the future. So what I'm seeing right now, no other girls. Death card. He's grieving something. Maybe he lost a loved one, even a puppy dog or an animal that passed or something. But he's grieving the loss of his ego on top of that, too, with the 2 of Cups. Because literally God just said here, he goes, it's about time he did. Okay? So he's a little bit in his own energy, his own mind, and just kind of doing his thing. But all of a sudden God's like, okay, you've had enough on this. It's time to grow up now, sir. Good sir. Joe. And I'm not trying to call him out or insult him, because everybody has they do their own journeys in their own time. However, he's nearing the end of that journey with the 2 of Cups. There's divine timing that I see over the course of the next 2 weeks. You get that contact. And the only reason I don't like insulting past people. It's not nice. They're people too. And if you're still here thinking about a person, you love them, which is cool. Judgment-free zone. You love whoever you want to love, you know? But what I'm seeing, Jamie, the King of Pentacles, that's why I'm seeing that he was rather immature or childish or just the age difference in the past. But he's finishing up his maturing with the divine timing over the course of the next 2 weeks or so. Heads up. I think he'll reach out from much more mature energy with the 6 of Wands underneath there. That then ties us back in to the outcome in the reading, too. All right, so I do hope that helps. And see, Aries, how these things tie in. Tell me that's not awesome. All right, this is your bonus reading. All right, let's go. Metal Chick, what you doing, honey? All right, he totally, yes. Okay, hold on. Let me look. Hold on. Was nervous? Yeah, that's okay. Who wouldn't be nervous? He said, okay, thank you, just like you said. Ah, I love it. Do you think he'll reach out and when? I've been patiently waiting, Leo. Look at you go. Perfect timing. Perfect. All right. Look at you go, girl. He's like, oh, thank you. I like it. Okay, give me a little update on this. What's up with Chris's energy for Metal Chick? Thank you. Oh, he's interested. Oh. I don't know if you were in your car or not, but what I heard when this card popped out, Queen of Swords face up, your confidence, he dug it. He was like, I see he made a phone call to either his mom or his buddy, and he was like, she approached me. I had a girl give me her phone number. What girl? The one from across the parking lot. The one you've been talking about? Yeah, I know, right? Queen of Swords. If you weren't in your car when you did it, he liked watching you walk away. Nice legs. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be embarrassed. You got to treat women nicer than that. What are you doing? 10 of Pentacles. I do see he'll reach out within the next 10 days. All right. He got his act together. He did not come with no baggage. I think he's a little mature. He's kind of covered. I do see that he will reach out. Queen of Swords. Oh, the High Priest. Okay, that really, no. Why don't you start with the High Priestess stuff? Oh, I got you. Okay. Act surprised. Be like, oh, wow, I didn't think you'd call me. You totally knew. Totally knew. Okay? Literally, I'm going to actually call this next 10 minutes the next 10 days. Straight up. I ain't playing. King of Swords. King to the Queen of Swords. You got somebody. This might work out. Let's ride this wave through your birthday season. Oh, by the way, happy birthday. Ride this through your birthday season. I think there's some good stuff going on behind the scenes, okay? Totally got that friend he's talking to, like, the chick from across the parking lot gave me her number. And the friend's like, no. He's like, yeah. What are you going to do? Caller? Have you done that yet? Oh, God, no, I haven't. Hold on. So, heads up. All right. Angel Eyes. Hi, Angel Eyes. Hope you had a good weekend. All right, let's see. No today. Saturday now. Okay, got you. Cancer's feelings and actions for you. All right. Here we go. Wait, it's Monday. Although you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how quick, especially with a Cancer, how quick it turns into like every single night, where it's eventually just going to be like, well, here I am with the dinner, and we sit on the couch anyways, and then I fell asleep. Yeah, pretty much. She's getting ready to move in with you. Okay, let's see what's up. Cancer's feelings and actions. Shut the front door. It's the Chariot. Told you. Foot on the gas. No, I'm gonna crash. Right there. Right on your couch. That's 4 of Wands. Angel Eyes. I love your energy, girl. Oh my goodness. All right, right now you're feeling his. Oh yeah, totally, dude. His feelings for you right now. I'm gonna lay you odds he couch crashes Saturday night. I'm gonna lay you odds. 4 of Wands to the Chariot card. This is your reward, your twin flame wish, etc. And so on. I don't think he's your twin flame. I think you hit the trifecta. Girl, you might have possibly. You might have gone past the twin flame link, past the soulmates. I think you found the end all be all. That's the one that like no tarot reader talks about except me. All right, I think you might have gone above twin flame, above soulmate, and you're at end all be all. The Devil card, because you guys both done broke free of the chains from your pasts. No way. The Tower card, end all be all. Boom. You are my first confirmed end all be all case. I researched that over the weekend. You are my first end all be all case. You got a stronger connection blooming that's deeper than a twin flame, deeper than a soulmate. You're at a whole nother level. Dude, that's Masonic Knights Templar stuff. Look at you go. Yeah, he's gonna be couch crashing pretty soon. Heads up. Okay? Alright. K Angel, does my boss have a crush on? Oh, that came. Maybe K, maybe you're the one that came out in the Aries reading. I'm like, somebody's boss is crushing. Okay. Let me see. That was up here. Hold on. Let's make sure what cards we're dealing with up here. Okay, got you. Let's see how many of these cards show back up. We'll get some confirmation. Let's find out. Well, yeah. Not that many. Oh, my word. Okay, yeah, he's 8 of Swords. The Lovers, the 3 of Cups, 9 of Wands, Strength card, and the 7 of Cups. Yeah, there's the 7 of Cups right there. So this divinely guided from somebody that's passed on in your past in your life, like a parent, grandparent, or something that's been like guiding this for you. 8 of Swords to 6 of Swords. Oh, that's him acting weird around you, isn't he? He's already piqued you with that 6 of Swords, 8 of Swords, where you're like, there is something going on with him. Lover's card to the 9 of Wands. He's closed off and quiet because he could have just recently gone through a divorce, or he might only be in the separation phase right now, or you guys got some nosy HR people who make way too many policies, right? But no, he totally is. Strength card to the 3 of Cups. I see you guys actually, very possibly, he might try to take this a little further going forward, okay? Way to get the gold medal on this one. Or if you're the one getting nominated for like anonymous employee of the month nomination, you're like, who did that? It was him. Okay? 3 of Cups there, 7 of Cups. This is the only reason that I'm thinking that he's like might still be dealing with a separation, somebody where he's already moved out of, and like he's got his, like George Harrison, he's got his mindset on you. Okay? So hope that helps, girl. Yeah, he's 3 of Cups to the Lovers. You got a little crush. You guys just hopped on the roller coaster. Oh my gosh, that's right. And at Cedar Point in Ohio, they have a roller coaster named Gemini. And the Gemini card's the roller coaster card in the tarot. See? It fits. How about that? Cool. Okay. All right, let's see. Joyce. Oh my goodness, Joyce. Girl. Oh my goodness. This reading is sponsored by Joyce. Darling, how are you doing, hon? I feel so drained today. Can you do an energy? Of course, cannot sleep. 10 of Pentacles. Is work stressing you out? Lately had dreams about your ex, Cancer, that you blocked, so you woke up upset. Okay. 10 of Pentacles, right? Even right now, are you at work right now with me like in your earbuds or something? You're like, I'm trying, Archer. I'm trying. I'm just not feeling it today, but I'm trying, man. Page of Wands, 6 Pentacles, Hermit card. I'm going to level, okay? I'm going to level. He tried messaging you, and he found out he was still blocked, and it hurt him. Like, he really kind of wants some stuff to work out. He still thinks about you a lot. And the reason you woke up the way you did today, Joyce, is because you felt his energy. You guys were mirroring and syncing 10 Pentacles to the Page of Wands. Because now the mirroring is because you guys have that energetical bond that both of you guys felt nostalgic, a little pre-Mercury retrograde, thinking about the good times, but you both stayed quiet. The Hermit card, the Six of Pentacles. You tried to reach out. Might have seen that it never got delivered if it was an iPhone or a DM that like he could just tell it was blocked because there was no confirmations or something, and it got him upset. When a Cancer gets hurt or upset, he might even cry a little bit, and then like that's why you woke up today upset because like you felt his energy and it's kind of got you at that point. You're drained because he didn't sleep very much up at night. He was up all night playing Caitlin Petty, staring at the ceiling on repeat, on repeat. He made a playlist of that song, but he really straight up on that Page of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, he still feels like you're like kind of in everything for him. I see at one point he might even have spoke to a friend this morning already, family member or something, that he was just like, I really miss Joyce. And well, you know, you guys both still got pulses. Things might work out still in that. No, I tried messaging her, but I'm still blocked. Maybe she forgot that you're blocked. People get busy. I don't know. I don't like he was pretty in his head right now, and that's why I connected, because you guys were synced up and hooked up. So you can usually even block if it's like a safer play, because you know sometimes a Cancer's crab claws, those things, if the safeties aren't on, those things will take a juggler right out. But that's all it is. He still really misses you and kind of really loves you still. You might be another one of my end all be all connections, possibly. Yep. But yeah, Three of Pentacles. You guys just felt each other's presence. Okay. So I hope that helps. Hope that helps. Don't forget to eat some lunch. That might help too. Might be a little hangry. All right. So I'll talk to you later. And then, you know, let me know what happens with you and your Cancer. Okay. All right. Valencia. I like that name. That's a good name. I like that name. All right. Feeling very drawn to your SP since the shift. Okay. Wondering if BJ has too. Maybe some communication soon. Let's find out. Shall we? We shall. Oh, perfect. Ace of Pentacles. Soon. Capricorn energy, okay? You got the Devil card, you got a very similar energetic shift. Seven of Wands to the Ace of Wands, okay? This here is why you're feeling so drawn to him. It's the energy on the bottom of the Aries reading, too. All right, so I see that both y'all, okay, dude, very similar to Joyce. You guys are still, you and your SP are still energetically connected. Ace of Wands. He also still has the pictures. Okay, just so you know, didn't delete him out of his phone, nothing like that. Seven of Wands is reversed. The guard is down. Okay, maybe you don't have him blocked. I don't think he's got you blocked. Okay, the communication at Ace of Pentacles showing soon with the Eight of Swords to the Knight of Cups to the Four of Swords. You've been having some dreams too, possibly. The Devil card on the Ace of Pentacles does show that I do see the shift. He's feeling the same thing too, but you guys have broke free of those chains. Look, the Devil's like, wait, where'd they go? Wait, they're not supposed to talk yet. But I do see it starting to happen with that Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. It's gonna be, you guys are gonna have the makeup kiss. The whole just, why did this take so long? What is your problem? Right? Shut up and kiss me, you fool. All right, coming out on this one. So no, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands is double confirmation that I'm thinking within this month, man, especially with that Eight of Wands out on the Aries reading, and that's like the it card of the month. That thing's going to be making all the magazines. Yeah, I see Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. It's going to be a fresh start, too. It's literally like I hardly even know you anymore because everything he put you through in the past, wow. Yeah, he ain't going to do that again. He done leveled up. He might tie into the past person reading on Aries. I give him some credits. So, yeah, you're feeling drawn because he's feeling drawn, which is literally clearing the ways for that Eight of Wands to come in. Ace of Pentacles. One of y'all's coming Ace of Pentacles, trying to be good about it. You know, keep it together. The other one's like, I want you. Okay? But yeah, soon. All right, I hope that helps. All right, Shrek, what up, buddy? Hope you had a good weekend. How you doing, bro? All right, would she have waited for me as I had for her? Okay, so roles reverse. Let's reverse the roles. Okay, gotcha. All right, reverse the roles. Would she wait for Shrek? Would she wait for Shrek? Hold on, we got to get into that timeline. Literally, it's a timeline jump. So just... Okay. Is she still waiting for Shrek? Is she still waiting for Shrek? And what's going on in Shrek's energy right now? All right. Six of Swords. Shrek's working to see things from a different perspective right now, but with the Three of Wands, I do see him waiting on the Hierophant. He knows that there's a grand union in the cards here for you, so you waiting for him is actually allowing him the time to see on this one. So, yeah, believe it or not, she would. She'd actually would wait 3 to 6 months, all the way up to 3 to 6 years if this was reversed, because you guys would have a runner-chaser dynamic switch, which means that even with the way I just read that card, it was like I was reading for her, not you. I think there is a bit of a runner-chaser dynamic coming in where you're taken back into a little bit of your confidence side of things, almost like you've energetically disconnected from it, and she's starting to feel it. Almost like you channeled her. All right, and that's why you wanted to ask. Because, like, like if roles reversed, would this go out the same way? Or what would happen? I think you're feeling like, for you, the timeline jump you're going through is actually the runner-chaser dynamic switch that I see her at this point. Now, first off, yeah, she'd have waited 3 to 6 years max, right? On this Hierophant, this is some higher knowledge. We're going deep into this one. That, yeah, I see that this would have changed around, but I do see with that Three of Wands, Aries energy, that the time is right, okay? That the time's right for it to work out between you guys. Cool. So I hope that helps, and I appreciate you. All right, let's see. Oh, and that's it. All right, Shrek. Yeah, totally. It'd be the whole switch. But now here's the thing, too, Shrek, is that in that case, you'd be the one not ready to reach out. It's kind of wild, okay? All right. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Aries, for taking the time out of your day, life, and love to let me read for you. I do love and appreciate you for it. Return to love, please. Love to like, subscribe, share the channel with those who'd like to see happy, healthy, and healed. And follow me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I'm like everywhere at Archer Astrology Tarot. So be a part of the family. And yeah, remember, this will resonate to any and all placements of Aries within your chart, because we're not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but all the parts of all our charts. And I'm FHA compliant and will equally read for any sign or placement of Aries that desires and inquires. All you have to do is ask. All right. And don't forget, you can email me at Archer Astrology to inquire about either the Zoom one-on-one readings or the traditional private YouTube links. All right. And God, thank you for the messages, protection, and guidance for Aries as always. We are truly grateful and love you very much. So until next time, Aries, I'll see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. It's my chariot. I'm keeping that. That's my boat. I'm just kidding. I love you, Aries. I'll see you later. Bye.